When I was 9, an elder in my church talked about missions and really just kind of set a fire in my heart, and afterwards I went and talked to him and told him I wanted to be a missionary. I knew that I couldn't go on the field with no training whatsoever, otherwise I think I wouldn't know what I was doing, so I looked up Bethany College of Missions. It seemed like a really good fit for training in missions and really just real focus of that. I really feel like internship has taught me a great deal about who God is and about how His character never changes, and about His mercy and His grace and His love, that He's persistent about coming after us and about communicating with us, and that we would know Him. I think really the biggest challenges on internship have been realizing that culture is so deep-seated and realizing that I can't change it so easily like I want to. One of the biggest praises while being here on internship has been God's faithfulness, and seeing that He has been constant and that He doesn't change and He continues to seek after me. One time I really knew that God showed up while being here had to do with a really hard day and just feeling really physically dry and emotionally dry and really not wanting to go and teach my friend English and go and hang out with her. Even though I love her so much, it was just, I would really rather go do other things. And so I had a little bit of time in between, and I was really just asking God to help me in that moment and to help me have the energy and the ability to go and love on her in that moment. And that day, when I was driving up, I saw there were quite a few customers there at the moment, which was a little frustrating to me. It was kind of one of the things that I was dealing with in my heart. I really didn't want to deal with that and have to talk to them. But when I actually walked in the bar, they were no longer there, and they weren't there the whole time I was hanging out with her and getting to teach her English. And it was just a blessing in that day, and seeing that God helped me and strengthened me in that moment. And that was just one of the moments that God showed up. I'm really grateful for the relationships that I've been able to build here and the deeper understanding of who God is and getting to know Him. And for my hopes for the rest of my time here is really just that God will use me, that I will be His tool here. If I could tell my generation anything, I think I would want to tell them to seek after God. I want them to not let anything hinder them, any fear or any boundary to keep them back, just to chase after God and what He has for them and be obedient to that.